Hey y'all, it's Leah. I am back with another idea for our ideas book where we are making different templates with directions so that we can refer to them when we are making journals in the future. So today's project is going to be a corner tuck with pockets or corner tuck pockets. And so it is this fun little easy to fold one piece of paper pocket that ends up having like 5 pockets. So you've got these two on the sides. You've got these two here. I'll take that out. And then you've got one big one in the back. Okay. And so you can do these in different size papers. This one happens to be a 5x8 piece of paper, but I did this one with a smaller piece. For this one, I wouldn't do the little tiny tucks unless you have something really small to put in there, but it still would have the tucks here and then the main one there. And then this one is actually the same size, just so you can kind of see without stuff in it what it looks like. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get into this one. So we're going to start with a 5x8 piece of paper. You would want to use double-sided cardstock or double-sided paper for this, but you can adjust the size. If you do so, you're going to want to adjust how wide where you do your score lines on there. You probably wouldn't want to, if you go smaller, you're not going to want to score as wide as what I did. So I scored each side at 1 3/4, and then I scored the bottom at 2 inches. Okay. And so I'm just going to fold on those score lines, and I'm going to, when you're folding, this is going to be obviously the front part. So find my score lines there. There we go. I should have inked those. Okay. So we're going to have our score lines here. So if this was double-sided paper, you would just want whatever you're folding forward. That's going to be kind of what you're seeing the most of. And then I'm going to open that up, and then I'm going to score or fold on the bottom. And then now you're going to get rid of these two squares, or rectangles in this case. So we're going to cut those off. And I'm kind of cutting, when you have the crease, I'm kind of cutting the crease off because that's just going to allow these flaps to close a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to fold these two in, but these do not get glued at all. They're not getting glued down or anything because this is going to be a whole pocket across the back. Okay, so now with this bottom flap, you want to cut this in half. You can measure that, or you can eyeball it like I do. So I just tend to kind of go like that. And then, so I'm going to fold those up, and then you're going to fold it down to where it's even across the bottom. And then give that a good press there. And fold this one so it is down and even across the bottom. Give that a good press. And then you're just going to add some glue. So you're creating a pocket here on this crease. And so we're just going to put some glue on this side. And then because we want a pocket here, we're going to just put some glue on the bottom of that flap. Now, if you don't want to make a pocket here, you can definitely just glue that flap down. That's totally up to you. And I did see this, I forgot to say at the beginning, I saw this on Elena's Crafty Club, which is a Facebook group or Facebook page. Whoops, almost glued the wrong side. And she works for Pink Monarch Prints, and she does some really cool little projects. And so I will put a link to her page so you can follow her, because she always has some really cool reels and different videos and things. So, all right, so that is our corner tucks pocket. So let's grab our directions ready for screenshot. so we're beginning with a 5x8 piece of paper or a different size, whatever you choose. You're going to score each side at 1 3/4 and then the bottom at 2. And that's, again, if you're using this size of paper. If you're going smaller, you're going to want to score a little bit smaller. You wouldn't want to go that wide, or else you're going to end up with not very much pockets. It's just going to be out of proportion. Okay. Then fold on your score lines and cut out the small corners, and then fold the sides in, the top sides, and then you're going to cut your bottom in half and then fold it up and then fold each corner down towards the outside. Glue the sides of the bottom flaps and then glue your corners. Okay, so that is our corner tucks pocket. So we'll go ahead and get that glued in to our ideas book here. Put our title on there, and then we can slide our directions into our pocket. All right, thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.